Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Neurodeck. Today we will be starting a new run and we will try to conquer Lay's fears. Not my fears, it's Lay's fears. Hey Lay. Let's see, and we're doing joy, obviously. 2 random thoughts, 2 comfort food, 1 stress ball. Let the spiritual journey begin. So, I believe that we can choose between these 2 phobia rank 1s. And we have the stats for them here. So we have blenophobia and arachnophobia. Arachnophobia does one thing every round. It's 25 sanity and 25 stamina. That's pretty rough. While blenophobia, the yuck monster, gives us anxiety. Then it does some blocking, where we also lose sanity. Anxiety deals damage over time. So this is... it won't do anything here, but then it's our turn where we take 15, then we take 10 from it, then 15 from the anxiety. So that's 25 in this round basically. And then 20 more anxiety. I don't think that stacks on though. I'm wondering how, because the counter for modifiers, as they call them, don't usually reset. We'll try it out, we'll see how it goes. Pretty sure this is the easier one of the 2. And basically, since our deck only consists of 5 cards, we will be drawing random thoughts a whole lot if I just leave the comfort food in hand. Yeah, the stress ball again. Do we want to keep playing the stress ball? I suppose that's fine. Now he's going to turtle up. And anxiety is down to 1 turn here. I'm actually gonna not kill it. I'm gonna learn something here. He's about to add 20 anxiety onto us, putting the anxiety counter up to 35. But does it reset the counter to 3 turns and then keep stacking, or will it go away after we take the 35? Let's learn. So I end my turn. Then it does its thing. 35 anxiety. Counter did not reset. We take the 35, but then it's gone. Okay. Important to understand that kind of mechanic. Good. Give it some random thinking, and then get a new card. We got the big cleaning. Phobia loses 5 HP. You add 2 big cleaning to your hand. This card fades after you, so you can keep cleaning forever. Because every time you play it, you get 2 more of them. So you have. I mean, we're still limited by actions. This doesn't seem very good, because it's 15 stamina for 5 HP, where a random thought that we can draw every round, like we just saw. If I add no other cards to the deck, we will just keep drawing random thoughts and stress balls every round, doing 6 HP for 5 stamina. This also has a blue icon, blue rarity, so why is big cleaning good? Is it good? No. Interesting. Now, Caring Thoughts says regain 15 sanity and then regain 15 stamina. Then this card fades after use. Okay, so this is just like a healing card. This one I like. Fruit. Regain 30 sanity. An item with 1 use. 20 stamina to 30 sanity. 2 actions then to turn it into sanity. But that we can get stuff that combos with items, and that's kind of nice. And then the tattoo says you lose 15 sanity. Phobia loses 15 HP for 10 stamina. This one's purple. Interesting. Why would this one be good? 15 sanity for 15 is a high attack for sure. You can do a lot of damage in 1 round. You know what? Sold. Let's try it out. Also, sometimes I'm forced to play some healing cards because I don't really have anything else, but I've taken no damage, no sanity damage. So with the tattoos, I'm guaranteeing my or increasing my odds of having some damage that my Stress Ball, for example, the rested thing, will like do some ticking healing, making use of that part of the ability. And then the tattoo is kind of fine. At least not as bad. We can duplicate a card. I don't think we could duplicate a random thought. It's just a random thought. Or we could add a card. You know what? Duplicating a random thought is very tempting. But I'm gonna add a card. Here's the shitty day again. And the gardening. Phobia loses 7 HP for every item equipped. And you can only have 2 items equipped, so this is a maximum of 14 HP damage for 20 stamina, 1 action. Where this is 6 HP for 5 stamina, better than a 1-to-1 conversion. This is worse than a 1-to-1 conversion, so this card is not as good as the random thought, except in action-wise you use less action. So as long as you have plenty of stamina, if you're not worried about stamina, this card is better. And if you have the items. Tough decisions. I think this shitty day, I kind of like this one. You draw a card, which is the same cost as drawing a card manually. 10. So that's kind of fine. Yeah. Card draw cards are basically stamina neutral, or like they're worth 10 stamina on their own. Yeah. I like that. Haptophobia and blenophobia. We just fought blenophobia here with the anxiety, and then we have haptophobia, which has grabbing. You lose 20 sanity, lock 2 cards for 1 turn, locked cards can't be played, and then 30 sanity. So 25 per turn-ish, where the other one was 15, 25, 30. So what's the average between these two? But it's about the same. This one also does block though. And I wish I could see their HP here. That's a stat that we are missing because they don't have the same amount of HP. But let's try haptophobia. I don't see... It's not blocking, which is kind of nice. Making it a bit easier to take down. I'll fire off the tattoos, why not? 15 is half of its health. 2 random thoughts. We're already done, basically. Yeah, I don't know if I've said it already, but this kind of opening sequence in a game where the initial battles are basically not losable. They are guaranteed wins. It's not really... It's not super exciting. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of game design. It mostly is about what cards that we are then choosing for the rest of the run. But there's not really much gameplay because we just played the cards and then it dies, and it didn't even have to think about what we were doing. Okay, anyway. Hug is really nice. Of course, we don't see it here, but this one fades after use, like this one over here. And it gives us rested, 4 rested, which is 4, 8, 12 healing. And we get the action back, so it's only about... It spends a card draw, obviously, and it spends 5 stamina. That's really cheap, but of course it fades after use. It's just a good card to have in your deck, especially when we have the tattoo. An altercation is 8 HP damage, doubled if the enemy has blocked, for 10. We will take a hug, just because it's good in the deck, works with the tattoos. Get it. Add a card, duplicate a card. Tempted to duplicate the hug. It's 5 stamina for 12 healing. No action cost. Yeah, let's do it. Also, adding cards, as far as I've gathered, later in the runs we get higher rarity cards. So adding new cards right now means we get a lot of these gray cards, which aren't super great. Later on we will be getting more of the high tier cards. But duplicating a hug is just good. So we will do that right now. Can't have too many hugs. Free hugs for everyone. Remove a card from your deck. That would be the comfort food. Or unlock a new card that you'll be able to get in future runs. Okay. And so we've done these before, and I think what we need to do is find a combination. Yeah, it's the same things here. So we need to do a combination that I haven't done before. I don't know. We will see, say, spending time with friends, then materialism. We found a new one. Perfect. Flip a coin. You draw one item card from your deck and you gain one action. Huh. This one's nice. This card is now unlocked. Find it as your card reward, sleep, or phobia defeat to add it to your deck. For 5 stamina. Okay, cool. Blenophobia or arachnophobia. I think I prefer blenophobia. Not a sentence that you'll hear anyone say ever, I think. Maybe, okay, I prefer it over arachnophobia. I don't know. I think I would rather be afraid of spiders than just goo. It's just personal preference. Tattoos. A little hug. And play the stress ball. And that did not end my turn because the hug is not an action, so we will just mind focus. Could have played the stress ball instead of using mind focus. We still don't see the shitty day. I will play the random thoughts and a comfort food. Again, I'm not sure why I'm overthinking this so much. We could just finish him. I'm sitting here like trying to do the long game and min-maxing my turns, but really I should just have played the stress ball to finish the fight. Alright. It's good it's good exercises for later. Anyway, dream. Oh, here we see the dream as a standalone card. Last run we had a card that spawned the dream, but you can get it as a standalone. Phobia loses 2 HP for every card in your hand. For 15. I think we decided that the hand limit was 7, but sometimes you can kind of overdraw or something like that to do 16 damage with the dream, and that's kind of nice. Gardening, this one's not even on the list. Caring thoughts. You gain 15 sanity and 15 stamina, then this card fades. Okay. For 0 stamina cost, so 15 gain. But of course, this one spends an action. And Pain Pill says you gain 2 actions. This card fades after use. Okay. This is a purple card. Gain 2 actions. It's it's still an action to use it. So we gain an action, effectively. And I'm kind of okay with that. It spends stamina, so we would need something like the Caring Thoughts to gain more stamina. But also, gaining stamina... No, sorry, gaining actions will also gain you stamina if you end your turn with actions left over. But that isn't worth it when it's costing 20 to do. No. I think 2 actions are worth 20 stamina. So that means that if you played the card and then didn't use those 2 actions, you would equal out, but you would have lost the card because it fades. So that's not what it's for. It's for sitting in the hand until you need the 2 actions, which is fine. Let's take it. We will add more cards. I think that's a wise choice here. Excuse me, I needed to sneeze. The big cleaning. Phobia loses 5 AP at big cleaning. I don't like this card. And I don't like the gardening. So this might be the first time that we don't play or choose a new card for our deck. Resume journey. Yeah, okay. That's how you skip. And something we gotta do every once in a while. Transform your capabilities into something bigger, better. This is changing a card into a different card, like changing the comfort food into something better, maybe. Or we can do the gymnasium, where we improve our character's permanent stats. I think we will be doing that. I did not get to do that a whole lot last run, and we can get 50 of each. So, like, getting extra stamina, having that buffer for your stamina in general, I think is worth a whole lot. You can turn stamina into sanity, but not vice versa. So stamina is, in my opinion, worth a little bit more. Except, of course, if you go to 0 sanity, because then you die. Or run away scared, or whatever you want to interpret death in this game. Phobia is a slow but deadly. Okay. Let's try that one. I don't think we've seen this one before. Yeah, I haven't seen you before. You do what? Cover. Phobia gains 10 block during its turn. And it's got a shield thingy here and a brain thingy here. Okay. No damage or anything, but 50 HP. This is a rank 2 phobia. We will get some tattoos. Then take a little hug. Do some random thinking. And focus our mind. I should always focus mind first, when possible. Or if we know that we are gonna draw a card, we should do it first, is what I'm saying. Now it has 10 block. We will do Shitty Day. Did we duplicate the hug? I think we did, yeah. That's why we're drawing another one. Okay, very cool. Stress Ball into the hand. Oh, I didn't even read the thing. It says rock hiding. Phobia gains 20 block during its turn, and we lose 20 stamina. Oh, okay. Let's eat some comfort food then. So still no damage to me. I'm assuming there's gonna be like a big attack coming in or something. Sharp Teeth lose 60 sanity. Okay then. Yeah. Huh. Out of 88, meaning we go down to 28. But we got some rested already coming in. It's got 20 block right now, but it's not blocking this turn. So next turn we gotta do a big attack. By then we will still have Wrath, so that's fine. So what we are trying to do right now is build our hand a little bit, so that we may gain... we may deal more damage next turn. We have 0 cards in the deck and 4 in the discard pile, so let me draw a card. There's the Shitty Day. Setting up for a big attack next turn, I think that's a good idea. Even though the Wrath counter is now at 2 turns. Oh, really? Okay. And we have 1 action remaining. We'll use that on some comfort food. And that's a nasty hit. But then it doesn't attack for another 2 turns. So if we wanted, we could try to go above 60 sanity again before the next big turn. But I think we have lethal here, because we have 4 Wrath, we have the tattoos, we have random thoughts, and we have the pain pills to also do stress ball. Yeah, we definitely have lethal. The tattoos won't kill me, no. We'll be fine. So, tattoos. Let me just do pain pill before I forget. Random thoughts are enough, yeah. Should just do the math. Alright, we have defeated herpetophobia, which still don't know what that is, but we'll read it later. Here we get what? Spooning. Player gains 3 rested, and this is the one that adds dream to our hand. I kind of really dig that. Yeah, now we're getting higher rarity cards as well. That's really nice. Meditation session restores 15 sanity, gain 1 meditator. We haven't gotten that meditate yet, but it's still a decent card. 0 stamina for 15 sanity. And it of course costs an action and a draw, but good. Tattoos again, and another pain pill. So if we think about it, this one gives us an extra action that we can spend on the meditation session, meaning we've then paid 20 Stamina for 15 sanity if you wanted to look at it like that. Comboing those two into each other. At no action then. None of these gives us extra stamina, which I think is kind of going to be the bottleneck for this deck right now. It's gonna be the stamina. And besides that, I really want the spooning. Because I think it's a strong card. It's either that or the meditation. Spooning does a lot of damage. I kind of like it. So we're getting it. We need card draw and we need stamina. Duplicate a card from your deck then. Okay, is one of these giving us stamina? No. Transform your capabilities into something bigger or something better. Yes, that's probably what we're doing then. The shitty day works. Because we are going to be spending, unless we have other card draw cards, we will be spending stamina and actions drawing cards, and then this one just gives us wrath while we're doing the same. No, that's not worth it. We will transform something. Flow says you get 2 wrath for every mind focus you use this fight. Mind focus. Oh, card draw. What? 2 wrath for every mind focus you use this fight. Fascinating. That changes the entire flow of the deck. This is also like a high rarity card. We're definitely getting this one. Now we need to think about what do we change into that, and it might just be the shitty day. Because now we're not supposed to use the shitty day for draws. We're supposed to use mind flow, and then we don't want to have a wrath counter already activated when we play the flow, because it doesn't reset. So I think we're transforming the shitty day. Very interesting. Soon journey. I mean, that must be good. I can't really wrap my mind around how many card draws we do normally and how many we need to do in order to make the flow really strong, but we are going to figure that out throughout this run. Here we can eat a dish that will boost our next fight. That's not what we're doing. We're going to improve our character's stats permanently. Let's gain some sanity now, which is going to be great for prolonging the fight, which is now what we want to do with the flow, which costs 35 stamina. So we're doing more stamina first, and then sanity for the next improvement. For your next destination, we have phobia rank 2. Let me go and read what herpetophobia. There was a time those beasts were measuring 20 meters. The fossils we found about them probably created the tales about dragons. What? So it's like a fear of long sea snakes, underwater snakes. Interesting. 20 meters, really? Huh. Wow, that's a big snake. Okay, so fear of really big snakes, underwater snakes. And agoraphobia, which we have seen before. Fear of big crowds. This one gives us 20 sanity damage, then locks cards, and then sorrow, that one takes away actions. Then lose stamina, lose sanity. Player gains 2 sorrow, and you lose 30 stamina. It only does sanity damage here? No, also here. Okay. This one saps my stamina pretty hard, and that I don't think we can deal with that really well. So we've already seen that I can beat herpetophobia. I say we do that one again. Although my new deck flow isn't a rush deck anymore. It's the opposite, and so we might have issues actually ending this fight quickly. We will do a mind focus, which is great for the flow. Maybe we can set up a flow trigger for the end of for the next time where he comes around. Right now, I would like to attack while he's not blocking. And we only have one random thought to do it with. We could swallow a pain pill, though. Right, so we're gonna mind focus again. Didn't get it. Okay, so we're playing the random thought. The question is, can we set it up so that we have lethal in 2 turns? I think that's going to be tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's allowing me to mind focus, but then no more. So 8 is the hand limit. Now we have to play something. Okay. I guess a spooning. And then a dream. Deals damage even through his block. Now 20 block. Oh, too many cards in hand, so we only get to draw 1. Uh-oh, we should play the hug then to get it out of hand. And we'll play the other one, sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could mind focus. We need to play the flow this turn. 3, so 6 Wrath for next turn. And then we have a tattoo with dealing 21. And these would do 12. 21 and 12 is 13. No, 21 and 12 is 33, and then another random thought is coming in, so we will have lethal next turn if I play flow. And then nothing else. Because then we get 30 stamina back. I hope I'm right about this. But we do a stress ball. I still think we have lethal. We have 21 here. I also take extra damage myself when I have Wrath. I did not think about that. That's not what Wrath says. Again, some inconsistencies in this game. Okay, but we're dealing more damage to ourselves. I did not realize this combo would be a thing. That makes the deck significantly less good. Here, and then we play the panic pill for an extra action. So we have 2, one to play the stress ball, another one to activate it, and then that's lethal. Close one. So we are running sanity pretty low. Spiritual beliefs cancel all your modifiers. Phobia loses 1 HP for all stacks cancel this way. You regain 10 stamina. Oh, this is really nice. And some enemies give me like 35 anxiety, so that's 35 damage back. Although I don't think we actually don't have the turn where we have 35 stamina, but we can do it when we have 15 against that specific enemy. There are other enemies that gives us other modifiers. You regain, here psychology book says you regain 20 stamina, okay, and draw a card. 2 uses, it's an item. Huh. But we don't want to draw cards through cards. We want to draw cards through mind focus. So Broom says you discard 1 card. 1 random card. And Phobia loses 9 HP. And Grandpa's Medal, Phobia loses 5 HP for each item card played this battle. We're not doing a lot of item cards. Oh, we're taking the spiritual belief, obviously, which gives us stamina, which we need. And yeah. It helps us not die quickly. It helps prolonging the fight, in fact, which is what we're trying to do. Perfect. Remove a card from your deck. Or answer a survey and unlock a trait. That's what we want to do. They're both locked here, okay. I don't remember the different traits here, so let's just have fun with it and say, in order to test the intelligence level of a primate, researchers give it a banana and put it in a cage with other primates. We suppose that if the test subject shares the banana, it is intelligent, and if it keeps the banana to itself, it isn't intelligent. Then that experiment is stupid, like this question, or A, pertinent. Sharing is a sign of intelligence. Sure. It's generosity versus greed. I see. Okay. 2. You and your partner each have chosen a pizza. Your partner suggests that you each share half of your pizza. They choose an awful-looking Four Seasons pizza, whereas you choose the awesome 4 cheese and cream extravaganza deluxe with extra cheese. Okay. A. They can keep their tasteless pizza, thank you very much. Or B. You sacrifice half of your pizza. Okay. I mean, they can have half of mine, sure. 3. When giving a gift, the most important part is to A. Set a maximum cost, or B. Think about what would really make the receiver happy, of course. 4. You are a pirate captain, and you've just plundered a large booty. Do you A. Share it with your crew and go together to Tortuga and to celebrate and sing bawdy sea shanties, or B. Sail to Skull Island with your trusted second in command and bury the treasure, and your second in command with it. Lovely. Let's have a party with the crew. Sure. And then 5. You go shopping to pick up some things at the entrance of the store. A homeless man asks you if you wouldn't mind buying him some yogurts. Do you A. You don't buy the yogurts and try to avoid his gaze as you leave the store, or B. You buy some yogurts for the man. Sure. Generous. When you have no cards in hand, draw 2 cards. This is really bad for our current deck situation. Interesting. So that's unfortunate. But trade has been unlocked. So probably next time we see or pick that survey, we will be able to see the results and then choose our answers depending on what we actually want out of the survey. I do think that this is a good spot to end the episode, so I'm having a lot of fun with Neurodeck, and we will continue it tomorrow. Thank you guys as always for watching, and see you tomorrow.